Hi, everybody, and welcome to session 17 of Homomachina. This is a grave situation. We hope you enjoy.
So last session, Rox calls Zen and tells her about Jax, and we are all kind of just waking up and getting ready for the gig today, or yeah, that day. And Cerveau messages the group chat asking to, or I guess seeing if we wanted to shop together before the gig actually starts. And Maddox is looking at Ripper docs so he can get interface plugs so he can be like his idols. And as we're leaving, Lucas sees his family like doing stuff around the encampment, and I guess it's implied that they're getting ready for that Zakova job that Max had told him about previously. Then we all meet up and we head over to the warehouse and we just kind of do an observation and see what's there. We see that they have turret drones and I think there was a lot of security outside, if I remember correctly. And then after that, we head to Purdy's and rent some nicer outfits, so that way we blend in a bit. Then we go to Nude Awakening. We let Score know that we're ready. Cerveau messages Andra asking to hang out soon, and Rox asks Cerveau what he saw on the BD, and he says he saw a feminine figure with a robotic voice that could be like a masking implant. And she referred to the other person with her as S4, and that person had dark hair, was in the 40s to 50s, mantis blades. And then Rux leaves and heads over to
You don't know what that bot looked like. The person you just described was the person who was at the gala standing with Inferno.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
you don't know
Rewind.
what that S4 looks like.
Okay. Um, where was I? Oh, Rox left to head over to Inferno's, and there was a kind of tense exchange between those two. And then we all meet up around 10 o'clock at the warehouse, and we realize that no one is on foot. So Rox and Cerveau go rent a bike, and we all get in line and they're checking people before they go in. There's drones patrolling, and we see the cars are descending down this spiral driveway, I guess, into this underground parking garage, and we hear people getting shot behind us if they're not actually invited. Then we walk in, and as we're walking in, Lucas sees Zakova logos on some of the guards' hands. And as we walk in more, he sees a couple more people with the Zakova logos. And we see a catwalk. There's a kiosk behind us where people can place orders for their bots. And the show starts. Well, we kind of like do quick look arounds just to kind of see what's going on. But the show starts and we see Autumn Lawrence come out and Graves is there, and we see him reunite with his family, his wife and child that were created by Personacraft. And he's crying and thanking Autumn, and it's a big emotional moment. And then we see the show starts, and we see the different models, the butlers, the consort, the children, the nanny, the joy toys, the maid, the workers, and the soldiers. And they all have their own model number and everything. Then after the show, Lucas and Cerveau head to the bathroom, and Lucas manages to steal the keys from the bathroom attendant and lock him in the janitor's closet. And as he's doing that, Cerveau is getting or unscrewing the vent, and he climbs in. He brings Lucas in, and then Rox has to. Luckily, she gets into the men's bathroom with no one noticing her, and then they lift her up. And then we kind of walk around or crawl around the vent system until we come to this access point that Cerveau jacks into, and we see it's right above a security room. And Cerveau does a lot of a lot of Netrunner stuff, and he gets control of the turrets, and he turns off the alarms. And we kind of decide that we're gonna drop down into that security room and fight them as Cerveau stays up in the vent to control the turret. I believe that's what we had decided. And that's where we leave off. We were just about to get that started.
Perfect. Yeah. So you all are still in the vent. I believe there was some shimmying around. I believe Lucas is in front now with
Oh yeah. Cerveau caught on fire.
Cerveau did catch on fire. Y'all managed to put him out. And I believe Lucas is in front of the vent. I think it's Cerveau and then Fang is our current order. And Lucas, you see the security room. You, with your roll last time, realized that this is soundproof. There are 4 individuals. Will you roll me a perception check, please?
It was a crit success for the first one, so we're starting off well.
Nice.
16, 23.
Okay, with a 23, you see on the one on the very far right, doesn't quite fit in. He has a logo on his hand, and he turns around to speak to the person next to him. This is one of the individuals that was there when Laz died. These are higher up Sokovas. And you also notice they all have walkie-talkies on their belts.
Okay. I'll just turn around to Rox and Cerveau then. So how is it that we want to do this? We're set. Jump down. While Cerveau stays up.
I think that's the plan.
Yeah, I can kick it off. I got control of that turret in there.
All right. The guy on the far right, if he starts to look really hurt, I'd like to talk to that one. At least try to talk to that one. If we have no choice, then we have no choice.
So, like, go for the others first, or just try to keep him conscious at the end?
Try keep him conscious. But again, if we can't, then we can't. But might be too much finesse involved with that. But
I mean, do you want to try talking to any of them first, or we're just gonna go all in?
I don't know. What do you think we'd say? How do we justify our being there? And how do I not make him shoot me the second I jump down?
I can't think of anything that's not right out of a shitty action movie.
I say we just go for it then.
Yeah, we don't really have another choice. We're just kind of an event, so I guess we just do it.
Okay, we ready?
You kick it off. And I forget if he has it on, but he's just taking the suppressor off of the front of his gun.
Okay, so the black spot in the top left is the turret's location?
Alrighty, with that, let's go ahead and go to roll 20. Yes, the black dot in the far left corner, that is your turret.
Okay, and these blocks are 3 yards again, right?
Yes.
I was actually really wanting to go for that pink one first, but I'm gonna hold off because I don't want to kill him. 2 meters?
Yeah, each.
Oh,
And-
okay.
In each block, 2 meters? Yeah, they are. Each block is 2 meters.
I wasn't sure because the values in the book are by threes, it looks like. So I don't know how to... Okay. Actually, it doesn't matter then.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna try to shoot green.
Okay.
But we're gonna kick it off with a bang. And I'm gonna use auto fire on green.
Alrighty, with auto fire. How auto fire works. This costs you an action and it'll cost you 10 of the 25 bullets you currently have.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what the magazine of this auto turret is. 25?
Yes, 25. Targets with a ref of 8 may try to dodge using the evasion skill. Uses the auto fire table down below. Okay. You are how many from green? 16.
16. So I think it's a 15 DV, if I read that correctly.
Okay. We've never done auto fire. So damage is 2d6s times the amount check beat the DV by. Alright. So go ahead and roll. And I believe there is an auto fire stat.
There is. It's the same as my shoulder arms. The issue is I'm really terrible at both of those. So I'm going to add some luck to it. If I may, I'm going to add 4 of my 8 luck points to this.
You may add 4 of your 8 luck points as you are going for green. And you're going to do that auto fire. Go ahead and roll.
Okay, that makes my stats a +6. So it'd be a +10 of whatever I roll. Got to be a 15. Come on. I got an 18.
All right, roll your 2d6s. And you beat it by 3. Multiply your number, whatever you roll, by 3.
Okay, 2d6. Here we go. 4 and a 2, so 6, 18.
18 points. As you all hear going off in this room. I can't quite do it loud enough. But 10 of your bullets fire straight at green. And you hear startled cries come from these different guards as the turret that is supposed to be on their side and blocking them starts firing at them. And you see, especially Lucas with being in front, multiple bullets pierce green. And they all start to look like they're reaching for a walkie-talkie and a gun. I need you all to roll initiative.
16. Yeah.
Okay.
10.
Righty.
I got failure.
Oh,
so
no.
7 minus 3, 4.
Okay. With a 4, our order is going to be purple, who is the Zakova. Red, Lucas, blue, green. Let's see. Yep. Rocks and Cerveau. So with purple being first, that thing starts firing at green. He is going to take a pistol out and immediately fire at the turret. No cares that it's his own turret. He is going to... How far away are you, my sir? 22. In order to hit, he needs to with his pistol beat a 20. Because he immediately just pulls his gun out and just starts firing at it. And that is going to be a 21 to hit. Your turret has 25 HP until it completely goes off. He rolled, oh my god. He rolled 3 1s and a 2. So it only takes 5 points of damage. Still has 20 res left before it starts smoking and can't work anymore. And with that, it is now Red's go. Red, seeing what Purple's going to do, is trying to do the same thing. Needs a 13 to hit. Hits. Does 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 points of damage to it as he attacks it.
To the turret?
To the turret.
Does my turret have light armor check?
It does not.
Oh, okay. Thought I'd ask. 16, you said?
16.
Okay, it's still alive.
It's still up. With that, Lucas, you're up.
Okay. How far is the drop from the vent to the floor?
We're going to say this is a little higher than your average room, and I believe each average room is about 10 feet tall. Okay, we're going to say this is a 12, 15-foot drop.
Okay. He's going to drop down. I don't know, does that itself cost any movement?
With you just dropping down, we're going to say no.
Okay. Got 5. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. We'll do that instead. All right, we're gonna then take out our heavy pistol and try and shoot Red twice.
Go for it.
That is a 16.
A 16 hits. Roll your damage.
8.
Okay, with 8, it gets stuck in his armor jack that is underneath his suit. And you did not do any damage with that 8, but you have another shot.
We're taking it. 22.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
10.
Okay. Again, still, you can tell it's hitting hard and getting stuck in this vest, but you don't do any damage to him as he takes both of those attacks. And is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I think that'll be it.
Okay. Next up is Blue. Blue, seeing that Buddies and new guy has popped up. Still going to try to shoot the turret because doesn't quite understand what's going on there. And that is going to be... He needs to beat a 15. Rolled a 7 plus his handgun, 17 to hit. That is going to be 6 double 6s, 12, 16, 20 points of damage to your turret. And I believe that takes your turret out, correct?
Yeah, it does. I've only had 4.
All right, and with that shot goes off, and you hear that pistol as it hits that metal, and this thing starts sizzling and frying, and you could smell burnt electronics as the turret just goes down, and it is out of commission. It is now Green's go. Green, being shot, looks at the only person in the room and is immediately going to shoot at you. Spray 18 to hit. And you may dodge.
Oh, I don't have evasion on this page. Okay. 22.
Okay, he takes a shot and he misses. as he takes that shot, and that's all he can do. Rox, you're up.
Okay, so following suit, Rox will drop down.
Roll me Contortionist to see if you can get past Cerveau.
Okay, contortion. Contortionist. Crit success. 23.
With a 23, you're able to scoot past him pretty easily. You don't lose any movement as you do that, and you are now on the ground in that room.
Okay. I think she's gonna go up 1, 2, and she's gonna go for green
Okay.
with her pistol. So that is, how far is he?
You need a 13 with your pistol.
Okie dokie. 13 with the pistol. So that is a plus. Crit success. 23.
All right, you hit. Roll your damage.
And that is 3d6. 6, 7, 8, 12 points of damage.
Okay, 12 points. You can tell it hits with that 12. He doesn't take the full 12, but he takes some of it as that goes off and hits him, and you have an ROF of 2. Would you like to shoot again?
All right. I would very much like to shoot again. We'll try one more time. Another crit success.
Okay.
22.
You hit. Roll your damage.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
Okay, as that hits, and his armor, you can tell it's starting to go through as his armor is taking a lot of that damage away. But you have ablated it. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I believe that is it. Yes.
Okay. With that, it is now Cervo's go.
Okay, I apologize. Fang, who are you just attacking?
Green.
Green, okay. I'm going to follow suit like my compatriots did and drop out of the vents.
Okay.
Which I think takes me to right here.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to pull out my heavy pistol and start blasting at green.
Okay, go for
And I
it.
think it's 10 meters. I just did it, so that is a 15, like you said. Crit success.
It's like 3 in a row.
Not for me, but yeah. I got 2 crit successes in a row. So that's 10 plus 10 plus my skill is 30.
Okay, yeah, he can't evade that.
Okay, 3d6. Decent. That's 7 points. Hang on. Yeah, 7.
7 points. All right, 7 points. Does not go through his armor. But you have another chance of shooting if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot again. That was not a crit success. 12. So that doesn't hit.
That goes wide and hits the computer screen behind his head. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Yeah, I'm just going to shimmy to the left a little bit.
You got it. Go ahead.
Not literally shimmy. I'm probably going to run, but, you know.
You run. And with that, it's Purple's turn. Purple, getting a good look at who is in the room. You hear a low, dark chuckle from him. Looking a lot better since the last time I saw you, boy. And he's going to take a shot at Lucas. That is going to be a 4 plus 14 for an 18 to hit. Let's see. That's 18 meters. He does not hit with that.
Oh, thank God. I was already rolling evasion y'all got your crit successes. I rolled 2 crit failures in a row.
Yeah, with being that far away, he does not hit. But he is going to start 1, 2, 3, 4, making his way closer. Let's see. He's got one more. He'll move one more. All right, and with that, that is Purple's turn. Is now Red's go. Red, let's see. Rocks, roll me a d6.
1.
All right, with a 1, he's going to attack Lucas. That is going to be 3 plus 8. I don't think that hits. That does not hit as that goes wide. And Cerveau.
I made a really big mistake.
What'd you do?
I didn't jack out.
You didn't.
I think I might be dead.
Yeah, you were technically in the net space, but you've taken out everything in this area that you've encountered.
I didn't slide past anything?
You slid past a wisp. And a wisp does 1d6. You take 6. As you unsafely jack out. But because you were honest about it, take 2 luck points.
Gee, thanks. It's better than being dead. It could have been a lot worse.
Lucas, it is now your turn.
Okay. We'll go 1, 2, 3. And we are going to try to grapple this guy.
Okay.
If I can find... Oh, there it is. Okay.
Go ahead and roll a dex plus a brawling plus a d10. Or your brawling, like, total.
Yes.
In demi-plane.
We got 19.
19. Alrighty. He rolled a... You beat him, 8 plus 6. He is grappled.
Okay. And then let's see. Does it take an action to try and use someone as a human shield? I'm trying to find it.
I believe it does.
I think it is.
Yeah. It is an action to
Okay.
use someone as a human shield. So you've got him in the grapple right now. Next turn, you could use him as a human shield or
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
choke him.
Cool. All right, then. I think we're able to move with him, right?
You are. He goes with you.
Sure. Yeah, can we just move? Yeah, right there. Perfect.
Got it.
Blocking the door.
Blocking the door. Perfect, perfect. Alrighty, with that, blue is up. Let's see. Cerveau, roll me a d6, please.
A 4.
Alright, he aims at you. You rolled it.
Just kidding. It was a different number.
That is going to be 8 plus 10 for an 18. I do believe that hits at 10 meters. So 18. Yes. That hits. Yep. That hits. Alrighty. You take 6, 10, 12, 14 points of damage.
Okay.
As that shot goes off, and he is going to start walking towards you, and it looks like he's trying to pull out a walkie-talkie. And with that, it is Green's turn. Lucas, roll me a d6.
We got a 5.
That's going for Fang. Fang, that is a crit. So 11 plus 10, 21 to hit. As he's like holding where he's gotten shot. And that is going to be 10, 12, 13 points of damage. And that is Green's go. Rox, you are up.
All right. Well, I think with purple being right in front of her, she's gonna do little nom noms and attack with her vampires.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, I don't know, 12.
Okay, with a 12. He, as you try to lunge for his throat, he will actually stick out a hand and push you back. Don't fucking try, darling. You have an ROF of 2. You may try again.
She's gonna try again.
All right.
Ooh, 18.
With a 6 plus 12, defender wins. That's an 18. So he like squeezes a little tighter. Don't fucking try. And he will like try to push you back. And with that, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I think so. She tries to attack purple, and when he pushes her back, I think she's gonna stumble. Like 1, 2, right here.
Okay. That is up to you if you want to stumble. There is no like stats that he actually, forces you back. But okay, cool. As long as you're cool with that. Alrighty.
Yeah.
And with that, Cerveau, you're up.
Okay, so blue shot me.
Blue
I'm
did shoot
gonna run up to blue,
Okay.
and I'm gonna punch him with my big knucks.
Go for it. Alrighty. That is, I'm pretty sure, brawling.
Big knucks is a melee weapon.
Melee weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not sure what I have to beat with that.
That is according to the defender. So he rolled a 6 plus his evasion.
Okay, what is that?
A 14.
A 14. Okay, mine's a +7 to hit. Melee weapons ignore half their armor, right? That's the difference between brawling and melee. I've been looking this up on the side because I wasn't sure.
Since it is considered a melee weapon, it ignores half armor, yes. If you hit.
So I'm going to beat a 14 to hit.
Yes, so your relevant melee attack skill plus a d10, and they rolled a 14.
Okay, here we go. Hey, I got a 15.
You beat it. Roll your damage. It ignores half armor.
It's 2d6. Hey, yo, 9 points.
Alrighty, 9. Let's see. Okay. You ignore half that armor and you hit with your big knucks, and that hurts as he takes that hit and you hit him. Like, are you hitting him in his face? You aiming somewhere else?
I wasn't aiming in particular. I guess I'll just go for like the trunk right in the chest.
Okay. You hit him in his chest, and I think that has an ROF of 2.
I'm going to try it again. This time I'm going to go for like a cheap kidney shot around the side.
You got it. Go ahead and roll.
No, that one's only a 12.
16 plus 8. Yes, he crit. So you take that next one and he like grabs a hold of your wrist as you try to attack him. And is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Does he hold me there?
No, he's not holding you there.
Oh, okay. He just blocks it in some way.
Yeah.
I kind of want to... Yeah, I kind of want to run the fuck away. I'm going to go... I've got a couple more. I've got 7 movements, so I should be good. 1, 2, 3. This one. Just make it a little harder to hit me, maybe.
Okay. With that, it is now Purple's turn. Purple, 1, 2, 3, 4. As he gets here, you are currently holding his friend, so he's going to bring his gun up and aim at your head. So he's going to try to take an aimed shot, and that is going to be a crit. So 14 plus 14, 24 minus 8. What is that?
16.
16. You can try to
Wait,
dodge.
14 plus 14?
14 plus 14, 24
28.
minus 8.
That's 28. So then
That's
20.
28. So 20.
I am able to dodge, even though he's not a human shield yet. He's grappled, right?
He's grappled,
So
yes.
I still can try to dodge that?
You can still try to dodge it, but there is a -2 to your evasion.
Oh man, if we didn't have the -2, we would have had it. We got exactly 20, but now we're at 18.
Okay, this is aimed shot at your head, meaning you take ×2 the damage rolled.
Yeah.
All right. That is 9, 10, 11, 12 ×2 is 24 points.
Damn.
As he clips you in your head with a bullet.
Let's see. Why isn't this working? We'll do it ourselves then.
And that ablates your head armor, not your body.
Right. And since it was 24 with the head armor being 11, does that mean 13?
Yes.
Or is it still 24?
It's 13.
Okay. Okay. All right, it's freaking out, but I'll make it work.
And
All
with
right.
that, it is now Red's turn. Red is going to try and escape your grapple. So go
Okay.
ahead and roll a brawling. Both of you have a -2. All right.
I got 2 crit successes. It happened to me too.
Woo! Okay. Yeah, so you're probably going to beat his 7 + 8 for a 15.
30.
Yep, no, he ain't going nowhere. As you can feel him trying to squirm out of your grip, but you have a very tight lock on him. And with that, it is now your turn.
Okay. So that just happened. What? Let's see. Since I'm grappling this guy,
Mm-hmm.
I can throw people who I'm grappling. I mean, what would it do to purple if I chucked red at him?
Alrighty, let's see. Let me look up throw on here so we can throw people.
I know it deals my body stat directly to their hit points, but that's at least for the person I'm throwing. I don't know what it does to the to purple.
We can say the next round he'll take a -2 to his whatever he does, and the guy you're throwing will take your body stat as you kind of knock
Okay.
him off balance slightly.
All right, yeah. Then we'll throw red at purple. So then he takes 5. Red takes 5.
Red took that 5.
And I think that's the only thing. Grappling. Yeah, I think that's the only thing I can do then. We're gonna move 5, 10. There, we'll go there.
Okay. And with that, it is now Blue's go. Rocks, roll me a d6.
3.
All right, Cerveau. Needs a 13. Gets an 8 + 8 for a 16. Okay. Not too bad. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I thankfully absorb all that exactly.
Got it. As he takes that shot, and it is stopped by your Netrunner suit that you are wearing underneath your clothing, and it is now Green's go. Green, if you will, Cerveau, roll me a d6.
A 1.
attacks Lucas for a crit. 17 plus 10 for a 27.
I only had 17 on my evasion.
Alrighty, that is going to be 8, 10, 15 points towards your body as he takes that attack on you. And you will hear Purple growl, "That one's mine." And with that, that is Green's go. Rox, you're up.
Okie dokie. She's gonna go for Green,
Okay.
since she's kind of right in front of him, with her pistol. So I think it's just a 13, right? To beat.
You just need to beat a 13.
Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
All right, roll your damage.
16. And we're gonna do, oh man, 6, 10, 15 points of damage.
All right, 15.
And we'll take our second shot at him as well. It's a crit success. 27.
Roll your damage.
Oh, 5, 6, 7 points of damage.
Okay, with 7, he doesn't take any, but he took some on that first shot. As you get both of those shots into his armor at least, is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
No, I think we'll stay there.
All right, Cerveau, you're up.
Okay, well, seeing that Blue turned his attention to Lucas, I'm going to run up here. 1, 2, 3, 4 spots and fire. Make sure it's 6. Yep, fire my heavy pistol twice at Green.
Alrighty, go for it.
I think it's a 13 at that range.
It is a 13 at that range.
17.
Roll your damage.
9.
Alrighty, with 9. He's starting to look a little bloodied.
Good, I'm going to shoot them again.
All right.
14.
He does evade as you take that second shot. 8 plus 8, 16, minus 2, 14. Defender wins. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Bastard. Yeah, I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. The rest of my movement over here.
All right, you got it. With that is Purple's go. Purple is going to make his way to Lucas, get right here, and is going to try and grapple you. Go ahead and roll a brawling. Need to beat a 14.
Well, we got an 18.
Nice. Alrighty. So he goes to grab around your throat, and you manage to duck out of the way just in time. That's Purple's turn. Red's go is now up. Lucas, will you roll me a d6?
Oh, it's a 1.
It's a 1. That's you.
Yep, I know what that means.
I know what that means. Oh, that is actually not going to hit, as that is a 2 on the die, plus 10 for a 12. So that is not going to hit. And with that, it's your turn.
All right. I think just kind of weaving out of the way of Purple trying to grapple us. One hand is just going to be on his head where like the bullet just skimmed by. He's going to look at the guy, just fuck you. And we're petty. We're going to take an aim shot at his head.
Okay, go for it.
We're going to add 4 luck points to it.
Adding 4 luck points. Need to beat a 14.
We got a 17.
Minus the 8? For an aim shot?
The 4 luck points, so minus 4, right?
Minus 4, yeah. So you got it? Go for it. Roll your damage.
Ooh, okay. 13.
13.
So 26?
26. Alrighty, you do a lot of damage on that one. 15 to be exact, as you hit him on the side of his face. As that bullet just pretty much goes through and slices through his cheeks. A little bit more fight in you this time, huh?
Okay. All right, we're going to do it again. 4 luck
All
points
right.
again.
Go for it.
Wants to talk about it. Fine.
18.
19. Oh my
All
gosh.
right, go ahead and roll your damage.
Whew. Oh, that was shit. 7.
Alrighty. It skims the side of his hat. And you can tell it went, like, leaves a hole, but it does not hit him as his armor takes that for him. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I think we'll stay put.
Alrighty. With that, it is now Blue's go. Rocks, roll me a d6.
4.
With a 4, that is Cerveau. Alrighty, that's a crit. 16 plus 10 for a 26 to hit.
Yeah, I can't evade.
Drop that one. Alright. 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage
To the body?
to the body
Okay.
as he takes that shot. And it looks like he is starting to pick up his walkie-talkie to call somebody. With that, it's Green's go. Roll me a d6, Cerveau.
A 1.
Going for Lucas. Alrighty. He's going to take a step up. 7, 17 minus 2 for a 15. You need to beat a 15 evasion.
$17.
All right, that bullet goes wide as he sends that shot at you. And with that, Rox, you're up.
All right, so Rox is going to take 2 steps forward, and she's going to aim for Blue
Okay.
in an effort to distract him from grabbing his walkie-talkie.
All right, go for it.
She's going to attack with her pistol. 11. So
That
one
does not
misses.
hit. Yep. Go ahead and roll again.
Crit fail. It's in the negatives, so.
Alrighty, both of those attacks miss as you take your shots at Blue. And with that, Cerveau, you are up.
Blue was taking the walkie-talkie?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to follow suit and run up and try to stop that if I clock it happening.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3 to get up there. And then just for fun, let's take an aim shot at his head.
Alrighty, go for it.
So it's -8 to the roll, right?
-8 to the roll.
I'm going to add 4 luck points.
Okay, so -4 to the roll.
Gotta be the 13, right?
Got to be the 13.
I got a 19 minus 4, 15.
All right, roll your damage as you shoot for his head.
Hey, yo, 14 points. That's on the dice.
Okay, 24. So
28, right? Doubled?
Yes, doubled, sorry.
Okay.
So 28 minus, that's 19. No. God, why is math so hard? I need to just carry a calculator.
It's bullshit, isn't it? I don't get it.
Okay, 17 points get through as you hit his head. Alrighty, is there anything else you want to do on your turn as you have, like, it hits him and he just looks at you and drops the walkie-talkie?
I'm going to shoot him again, but not aimed this time.
Alrighty.
Another 19. Cool.
Okay, you hit. Roll your damage.
8 points.
That one seems to hit his armor and get stuck as it does not pierce through. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Yeah, at this point, Cervo's like zipping around the room like a crazy dude, so I'm gonna, when I use 3 to get there, 1, 2, 3, 4 over there.
Okay. With that, it is now Purple's turn. Purple is going to try and grapple Lucas again. Ooh, he crit failed. Alrighty. 1.
Whew. 17.
Alright, as he tries to go for you and you manage to get underneath his grapple as like he is like trying to like hold his cheek together. With that, it is Red's turn. Red notices, actually, let's see. Lucas, roll me a d6.
A 2.
Dude,
I know what that means.
And shoots at Lucas for a 19 to hit.
Let's see. That was a 6 on the die. Evasion. Oh, 20. Okay.
With that, he misses, and it's Lucas's turn.
I was trying to find it in between turns. What's the damage radius of a grenade again?
Damage radius of a grenade is target a specific 2 meter square, not a specific target. All targets not behind cover take damage. Roll once, so I'm pretty sure it is like this. So, like,
Gotcha.
you could hit those 3. There we go.
Cool. I think just ducking and weaving the grapple. Let's kind of just talk out loud to Cerveau and Rox. How soundproof do you think this room is?
Let's test it.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna test it. We're gonna try and test it.
All right, we're going to test it. Where are you throwing it?
We're using our arm with this one to shoot it.
Okay.
Um,
So you're using the grenade launcher. Where you currently are at, you need to, if you want to get it specific to where you want it to go, you need a 16.
let's see. Oh, it's heavy melee. Okay. There we go. Oh, that is a 16.
All right, you meet it. Therefore,
Ooh.
roll 66s.
Oh, that was pretty good.
And they all get to roll evasion.
There are 2 6s in here, if that matters
Ooh,
for this.
That does matter. With that... Oh, shoot. Well, again, I rolled for the wrong person. All right, Red rolled for his evasion. A 6 plus 8. Fails. Blue. Crit. 18 plus 8. He evades.
Okay.
Purple. Crit. 13 plus 12. So he also evades, but Red takes it in full.
Okay. So that was 6, 10, 15, 27 total.
27 in total. Math here. Okay. Red gets burnt pretty hard by that grenade that goes off. Go ahead and roll your critical injury.
Okay. We got a 5. I forget. Let's see. I
You
did it last
broke
session.
his ribs. You rolled 2d6s
Damn.
and got a 5?
Oh,
that-
it's 2d6 and got a 5.
Uh-huh. Yeah, roll
Oh,
2d6s.
So then 7.
Okay, with another, that is going to be a foreign object. And what that means, he takes 5 extra points as this piece of shrapnel of the grenade pretty much gets stuck in his side, and he can no longer move more than 2 squares, or he takes the extra 5 damage once again. He is not looking good. And is there anything else you want to do on your turn as that grenade goes off?
I just think when he's shooting that, it's almost like he's not even looking where he's shooting it. He just knows he wants to center it around them, and he's just looking at purple, hoping that purple takes all of it. But then he evades and looks disappointed.
And he just grins at you.
Yeah, and that'll be it.
Okay, with that, Blue's turn is up. Rox, roll me a d6.
2.
Alrighty,
Sorry.
that is a 14 to hit Lucas.
Let's see. I should just have my evasion memorized at this point. 23.
Okay, that shot goes wide. Cerveau, go ahead and roll me a d6.
A 3.
That's you. For a 15 to hit. And that's green.
Who's shooting me? Blue?
You.
Oh, green.
So, hold on. I've already rolled. That's going to miss, I believe. No, 15. He meets it. He actually is going to hit you. Sorry.
Haha.
I actually hit you. Oh, god damn it. I rolled 3 6s.
Just tell me straight, Doc.
20 points
To my body?
to your body. And you're going to get a critical injury.
Oh, yes, I am.
Like, when he shoots you, that bullet rips through your muscle and tears it. You have a -2 to all of your attacks now.
And I'm below half health, so I already have a -2 to everything else, right?
Yes. So you have -4 to your attacks. And with that, Rox, you're up.
Okay. With that, I think she's gonna aim for green again,
Okay.
and with her heavy pistol, that is an 18.
18, alrighty. That hits.
And okay, and that is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
11 points. Hold on to that thought because I did just make a mistake. Green attacked you. He meet the DV, but he is seriously wounded and takes -2. You take no damage.
What a fortuitous turn of events.
So he did not hit. So you have no critical injury and you get those points back. And how much damage did you do, Rox?
Oh gosh, what did I say? I think 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Alrighty, with that 11, he does take some of that.
All right, we're gonna try one more time.
Go for it.
14, which I think fails.
Nope, you hit,
Oh, sick. Okay.
and he failed his evasion.
All right, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. And we're gonna say central. So I think that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty, with that, Cerveau, you are up. And don't have a critical injury.
But I had this weird flash of like this butterfly effect. What if? And fuck that guy, because he almost thought about shooting me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run up. 1, 2, 3. Sure that's the right distance. Yep. And I'm gonna take my first shot at green.
Okay, go for it.
It's a 15 to hit, so it beats the thing, but this is evade.
Yes, he did not evade.
Okay, that's gonna be Only 5 points.
Okay, 5 did nothing to him as his armor takes it. Just barely, but is there anything else you want to do on your turn? You have another attack.
Yeah, I do have another attack, and you said green's looking rough, right?
Green's looking rough.
I'm going to try to take one of these guys down, so we'll go for green again.
Go for green.
It's a 13.
You meet it, beat it. Go ahead and hit him. Roll your damage.
10 points.
Okay. Not looking good with that next attack. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna run back. I was hoping I could kill him and then shoot blue, but it's not the way the dice went, so I'll run back to my little hidey corner.
Alrighty.
So it's like run up, pop 2 shots, and run backwards.
All right, you take those 2 shots and you run away. With that, it is Purple's go, and you know who Purple's going for. That is going to be a crit. So 11 plus... He's just attacking with his handgun. 14 for a 25.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
Alrighty. As he just lifts his gun, and he's got the smirk on his face after you told him, fuck you. And that is going to be 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage as that attack goes off.
You said 13?
13.
Alright.
And he just glares, and then he looks like he is about to grab his walkie-talkie. And with that, Red is up. Red is actually going to, seeing that you are trying to attack blue, steps forward and is actually going to try to attack Fang. Or rocks. That is a 16 to hit. Alrighty, that is 3, 4, 5, 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And with that, Lucas, you're up. As bullets are flying everywhere.
Let's see. For half health, let's see. Max is 45 for half health for critical injury. Are we saying then that's 22 or 23?
What does your demiplane say?
Where would I find that actually?
So if your stats are still the same, if you're doing your HP in demiplane, it will automatically apply it for you.
Okay. Well, it doesn't look like anything's been applied.
Okay.
So I think we're good then.
All right. Yeah, so it sounds like you're good.
We're gonna move right there. And you said red was looking bad, right?
Red is hurt, yes.
Oh, hurt, not looking...
Or seriously wounded. So bloodied, just not as bad as green.
Oh, okay. Well, I probably should have asked that first. Let's see. I guess then, are we able to still sneak a shot at green, even though there are people in the way? Or can I just, like, move 4 and try to shoot in between?
Yeah, that's fine, as long
purple
as you have... Yeah, as long as you have that line of sight.
Okay. I want to hit him for 16.
All right, going for green for a 16. You hit. Roll your damage.
All right. 12.
Hey, with 12. He is still standing. Barely. As he is gasping for breath as that bullet hits.
We're going to do it again then, just to get rid of him.
Okay, go for it.
Hopefully get rid of him. For 17.
Okay, he rolled 2 crits. So that is 10, 28. 28 minus 2 for 26. I think he evades.
Yes, he does.
As he barely is hanging in there as you shoot and he evades. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No.
Okay. With that, it is Blue's go. Let's see. Lucas, roll me a d6. Not a 1.
It's a 1!
All right. Blue is going for you for a crit. 14
damn.
plus 10, 24.
I meant to say 6. 18. I forgot what did you say?
24
Well,
for Blue. Well, 22. Excuse me. He's got a -2. Okay. 10, 14, 18.
8. Math.
Yeah, math is hard.
Yeah.
And
All
with
right.
that, Green's turn. The closest person to Green is Rox. Green is going to haggardly try to attack Rox for a crit fail and is, yep, not going to hit. And with that, it is Rox's turn.
All right. I think it was Red that shot at Rox, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, so she's gonna take a shot at Red.
Okay.
I forgot to calculate my damage or my bullets for the last time. So we still have ammo. So that's gonna be a crit fail. 2 crit fails in a row.
Okay, but
So
that's
we're
just
gonna-
like 1 minus 1, so what is your
I
plus?
guess 7.
Nope.
Okay, so we're gonna try for Red one more time. That is an 18.
Yeah, all right, you hit.
All right, so that's gonna be 9, 10 points of damage.
That does not go through his armor as it sticks, and you can hear it thunk in there. And is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
She's gonna take 1 step back.
Okay. And with that, Cerveau, you're up.
Okay. Well, it's a little dicey in here. I am out of... My magazine's empty. So rather than waste a turn reloading, I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as I charge across the room screaming and throw a big Nux punch at Green.
Okay. That is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
It's a crit
11.
fail.
You need to beat an 11.
Well, I got 8 minus 5, so I got 3.
Okay, with that, there you going again as he ducks out of the way, but you could tell like he's bleeding, like blood's coming off the sides of his face. He's pretty bullet holed up.
Yeah, I'm going to go again.
All right. Same number, 11.
16.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
And I believe it ignores half his armor, whatever might be left of it.
It does. He doesn't have much left.
2 1s.
You do nothing. All right. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Is giving up an action? No, I have 2 movement left, so I will. 1, 2. There we go.
Okay. With that, it's Purple's go. Purple picks up the walkie-talkie. One of Mags is in here. He reloads his gun. With that, it's Red's turn. Red, if you will... Rox, roll me a d6.
Ooh, 5.
That's you. Crit failure. As he misses. And with that, Lucas, you're up.
Shit. All right, we're gonna try and sneak a shot at Green again.
Okay, go for it.
For 18 minus 2.
18
So 16.
minus 2. Crit 15 plus 21.
Damn.
But you still have another shot.
Yes, we're gonna do it again. Oh, that was not. Okay.
17 minus 2 for 15.
19 minus 2 for 17. Uh, 11.
11. Alrighty. How do you want to do this?
Okay. I think as he is, you said that Green was like just gasping for air.
Yeah.
So one of the times, whenever he opens his mouth, just to suck in as much air, the bullet's just going right through his mouth, and just falling. We're gonna move. Oh, I want to move right there.
Okay.
Because Lucas is looking rough.
Alrighty. And with that, it's Blue's turn. Blue is closest to Fang. Going to try and hit Fang. I do not think that hits with a -2. And with that is Green's go. Green is dead. Rox, you're up.
All right, Rox is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. And Red's right in front of her, so she's going to take a couple shots
Go for it.
at Red. And there's a crit success. 24.
26 with 2 crits and -2. He dodges.
Dang. One more time. 9, 10, 12, 13, 14.
All right, roll your damage.
Sick. 7 and 10.
Does nothing to him as his armor takes the full brunt of it. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, that's it.
With that, Cerveau, you're up.
Okay, I'm actually gonna run to my hidey hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and reload my weapon.
You got it. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
That'll be all.
Okay. With that, Purple's up. He did reload his weapon. Lucas, you hear over the microphone. Or not the microphone, but the walkie-talkie. Scar or no scar? And Purple's going to take a shot.
Okay.
For a crit fail. So that is 14, 15 minus 6 does not hit. With that, it's Red's go. Red is going to reload his weapon. And with that, Lucas, you're up.
We're gonna reload as well. And we'll move.
It's a round of everybody like, okay!
Oh god, we're still here. Okay.
And with that, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No.
Okay. It is now Blue's go. Blue, 1, 2, is going to, his gun is empty, is going to try and punch Fang. He does have a cyber arm. Go ahead and roll me evasion.
Evasion.
He rolled a 16. -2 for a 14.
13.
Alrighty. So with that, let's see. Okay. 2d6s. For 9.
9.
As he
Alright.
punches you, and he's going to do it again. For a 17 minus 2, 15.
17.
What did I say? 15. All right, yeah, so you evade the next one as he hits you solid with the first one and goes to go an uppercut, but you manage to get out of the way. And with that, that is now your turn.
All right, so Rox dodges that last punch, and she's going to run here and give a speed heal to Lucas. And that is body plus will that you get back. And I believe that's my action, right?
That is your action. And with that, Cerveau, you were up.
Okay, and I'm going to run charging at blue now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And start shooting at blue.
Go for it.
First one to hit is a 15.
He also got a 15 for evasion. Defender wins.
Darn, I'm going to do it again then.
14.
14. What would you even know? Okay, well, it's like a Matrix-style shootout, I guess, where he's just like dodging and weaving.
And with that, it is now Purple's turn. He picks up the walkie-talkie. None. And then he's going to try to shoot at Lucas again. For a crit fail. That misses as he is hitting all around you and just not hitting. It is Red's turn. Cerveau, roll me a d6.
Uno.
Critical failure. These are going away. He misses. As another bullet comes really close to you, and with that, it is now Lucas's turn.
I think he was just kind of leaning up against the wall as he was reloading. As Rox comes in and hits him with the speed heal, he'll like put his open hand on her shoulder as he's just kind of like pushing himself up, and then aim at Red.
Okay, go for it.
23.
Roll your damage.
22.
Yeah, roll your damage.
11.
Alrighty. One of those goes through as it just barely hits him. And you have another round.
We're doing it again. So 19 to hit that one.
Alrighty. Roll your damage.
14.
14, okay. As he starts taking this damage, he is not looking good. And with that, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
We'll just move up one right there.
Okay. And as you move up, Blue noticed Rox heals. He's going to run up, and he's going to take 2 attacks against you with his fist. Go ahead and roll evasion.
Is he attacking Rox or Lucas?
Rox.
Oh, okay, my bad.
10.
Evasion. 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15.
He misses the first one. 10 again. Go ahead and roll again.
Another 15.
Another 15. Alrighty, he misses both of those. It is now your turn.
All right, well, Blue's right in front of her. She's going to take a couple shots. Oh, wait, no,
Go
she
for
needs
it.
to reload. My bad.
Oh,
My
okay,
bad.
reloading.
Reloading, and I think she's going to stay there.
Okay, with that, Cerveau, you're up.
I'm going to run up and shoot at blue.
Go
So
for
I'll
it.
run up 2 and take my first shot. It's only a 12.
Okay, you do miss. Go ahead and roll for your next shot.
Next shot. Oh, that's a crit failure, so that's a 10.
Alrighty, that misses as both of those attacks go wide. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Yeah, I'm going to backpedal.
Alright, you're backpedaling
1, 2,
with...
3, 4, 5.
Got it. With that, Purple's turn is next, and you know who he's going for. Alrighty, that is a 19.
Uh, 23.
Alright, you dodge. As you get out of the way of that next hit, and it just hits that wall right behind you. It's Red's turn. Let's see. Lucas, go ahead and roll me a d6.
You'll never believe it.
It's a 1. Is it really? Oh no. Okay. Taking a shot at you. That is a 13 minus 2, though. He doesn't hit. As these attacks are now going wide, as everybody's getting bloodied and tired. And with that, Lucas, you are up.
Okay. I guess, who looks worse between red and blue?
Red, definitely.
Red looks worse? Alright, we're going to keep up with red then. Shoot once for a 19.
Alrighty, a 19. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, that was good. 15.
Alright, 15. Alrighty, his armor is ablated. He is hanging on by a thread. You can hear him gurgling. It sounds like he can't quite catch his breath.
Doing it again. Oh, that's a crit. Thank God. For 17, 20, 31.
Alright, 31 to hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
11.
How do you want to do this?
I think we're putting one through the eye. We'll just keep it short and simple.
Alrighty. And gore just comes out the back as that bullet goes straight through. With that, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No.
Okay, with that,
Stay
it's
where we
Blue's
are.
turn. Running away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And reloading. With that is now Rox's turn.
All right. You're not getting away from me. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go right here. We're going to aim at blue.
Go for it.
And it's a crit fail. That's like a 4.
All right,
Yeah,
that
4.
misses. Go ahead and roll again.
One more time. Another crit fail.
Okay.
That's a 1.
All right, as both of those attacks do go wide. Cerveau, it is your go.
Same song and dance. I actually might be within range here. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and start shooting at blue from where I am.
You got it. Go ahead.
19.
19 hits. Roll your damage.
Seven points.
7 points does nothing as his armor takes it. You hit him in that thick part of his armor. Go ahead and roll again as you take the next shot.
Let's try one more time. Center mass.
Go for it.
A 16.
16. That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
8 points.
8 points does nothing as it hits his armor in that thick part. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, I'm good. No, actually, I didn't have to move at all, so I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4 backpedal again.
All right, we're backpedaling again. With that, it is Purple's go. Purple noticed that Rox was healing and is just going to move his gun from Lucas to Rox, and that is going to be 2 plus 14, 16 to hit. Alrighty, that is 10, 18, as that bullet hits hard.
My God.
And with that,
Okay.
that is Purple's turn. It is now Red's turn. Red is dead. Lucas, you're up.
He's going to move up to purple. And then I think when you grapple, as long as I have this right.
Okay.
When you try and grapple, you can, instead of just like straight up grappling them, you can try and take an object they're holding.
Yes.
So we're going to try to take his gun from him.
Okay. All right, 15.
4, 8 on the die. So 20.
Okay, you managed to grapple his gun.
So is that just like he's holding it, or is like he took it?
You took
How
it.
does that work exactly? Okay.
Yeah, you take it.
We're going to use... I think we'll just take it and we're just gonna hold it out in front of him, just with just a little stupid grin, and I think we'll stay right there.
Okay. As you take it from him, it is now Blue's go. Blue, since Fang is trying to hit him, is going to go for you. Crit failure, misses. With that, Rox, you're up.
All right, she's gonna go for. Purple did try to shoot at her, but she's focused on blue, so she's gonna go for blue. And with her pistol, that's going to be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay, 15. You beat him. Roll your damage.
All right, 3d6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13 damage on Blue. You do some damage.
And one more shot
One
at
more
blue.
shot. Go for it.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15.
All right, 15. You hit. Roll your damage.
Alrighty. 4, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right, 12 points. That does do some. Alrighty. And with that, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
That's it.
Okay. With that, Cerveau, you're up. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm charging blue. 1,
Go
2,
for it.
3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm gonna falcon punch him right in the gut.
Falcon punch him. Alrighty. That's a 9 plus 8, 17. 15.
Oh, I got a 14.
Okay, so that punch misses, but go ahead and go again. You have an ROF of 2.
I'll pull up with my other one and do a heavy pistol shot if I can.
14.
Crit fail, so it's not gonna hit. No, 10.
Alrighty, with a 10, yeah, that just misses. Alright, and with that is Purple's turn. Purple, losing his gun, is going to pull out a knife from his back pocket and start swiping at you, Lucas. I need you to roll an evasion.
20.
Alrighty, you're probably going to beat this, as that is a 2 plus 6 for an 8.
It was a 20 for evasion.
Yeah, and then he's going to try it again for a 9 plus 6, 15.
It's alphabet. There it is. 21.
Alrighty, as he starts swiping at you, and you're able to get out of the way of both of those knife attacks as he pulls out that knife from his back pocket. And that is his turn. Lucas, you're up.
Is dual wielding pistols do anything, or that probably doesn't exist?
It doesn't do anything, but you
No,
could technically
okay,
hold one in each hand.
Ooh, actually, yeah. Can we say like holding one in each hand and then shooting one from one, a shot from the other, just to reduce like my ammo consumption?
With his gun, it is a heavy pistol. It has an ROF of 1, so you would only be able to shoot once with it. Because no matter if you have 2 or not, it does, I'm pretty sure, according to the book, says like you take whichever ROF is the lowest, and that's how many times you can attack in a round.
What kind of pistol does he have?
Yeah.
The very heavy.
Oh, very heavy.
Very
Okay.
heavy.
I'm not trying to help him out, but yeah.
So he gets 4d6 damage, but he only gets an ROF of 1. But his gun does do more damage.
Okay. We're gonna use his gun to shoot blue then.
All right, go for it.
And let's see. So I assume that counts as a heavy weapon then.
That counts. So go ahead and roll your handgun, because it is still a handgun.
Okay.
Yeah, and then if you hit, you get to roll 4d6s.
Okay, so then 19 to hit.
All right, that beats it. Go ahead and roll damage on blue, 4d6s.
Literally all threes, so 12.
12 is still decent, though, as that does some damage. He is still up, but he's not looking good. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
That'll be it.
Okay, with that, Blue is up. Blue is going to reload his weapon. And that is Blue's turn. Rox, you're up.
As Blue is reloading, she's going to take a couple shots at him.
Go for it.
Crit fail. 6.
Okay, that does miss and gets lodged in one of the screens in the wall behind you.
All right, one more time. That's another crit fail.
Oof.
That's another 6.
Okay, both of those do miss, and with that, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, she's gonna stay there.
Okay, Cerveau, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna continue this like gun kata shit I'm on and start with a punch.
Go for it. 12.
10. And the next one I'm gonna shoot with the heavy pistol.
Okay. Do that, and then you take your gun and go for it.
Hey, 19.
Roll your damage.
8.
It does not do anything. It says armor takes the brunt of it. And with that, it is now Purple's turn unless you want to move.
No, I'll stay put. Might as well. Well, actually, yeah, let me move.
Okay.
Sorry. Just backpedal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. And with that, it's Purple's turn. Purple's going to drop his knife and try to grapple you, Lucas. For a 9 plus 12 for a 21.
Shoot, that was brawling you said, right?
Yeah.
It's 15.
He gets you in a chokehold and turns you around and is holding you. And then he's going to start backing up. And with that, Lucas, it's your turn.
If I recall, the only thing you can do when you're grappled is try and break out, or can you still shoot for a penalty?
You can still shoot for a penalty, so you get -2 for the penalty of being grappled and -2 for the health points.
Okay. When Lucas was still facing Purple, did he look hurt?
No, not too badly. Only thing is like that thing you did earlier where you hit the side of his face and got double damage. That's the only shot that's hit him.
Gotcha. I guess we're gonna try and break out then.
Okay. 20.
A lot less.
Okay. Well, technically 18, because he's got a -2 as well.
Crit fail, -1,
Okay.
plus 14.
Okay.
Or 12.
So he still got you in that chokehold. And with that, it's Blue's turn. Blue is still... Actually, before we get to Blue, you hear over the radio, Lucas. Keep that one alive. And with that, it is now Blue's turn. Blue is going to go... He has reloaded, try to attack Fang. And that is a crit. Plus... Let's see, 14 plus 10, 24, 22. That is going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And that is Blue's turn. Rox, you're up.
All right. Seeing that Lucas is grappled, she's going to move 1, 2, 3 right here and shoot at Purple.
Okay, go for it.
It is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
All right, 9 plus 12, or 9 plus 10, since he's got a -2 as well for a 19.
Right, one more time then. Crit fail.
Okay, 14 to evade.
It's like a 3.
Okay, both of those shots do miss as Purple does have Lucas in a chokehold. Cerveau, you're up.
Okay, empty mag again, so I'm just gonna water boy charge Blue and try to punch him.
Okay, go for it.
12.
You hit.
I hit.
He rolled an 11.
8 points.
Okay. Some of that does go through. He is not looking good as you get that attack in.
And that halves his armor, right?
Yes. Ignores half.
I'm going to punch him again, right in the kidney. In the other kidney this time.
Okay, he rolled an 8.
I crit fail. So I got an 8 minus 7. How's one look?
Okay, he manages to evade that next one. And is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, I'll just stay on him like this.
Staying on him like that. Alrighty. The Zakova that has Lucas in a chokehold decides to squeeze and choke. You take 6 to your health points. And that is his turn. Lucas, you're up.
Okay. Oh, we got to do this now. We're going to try to break out again.
Alright.
19?
For 19, he rolled 2 plus 12. So 14 minus 2. So 10. So you're able to get out.
Cool. And that's the action, right? Can't do anything after that?
That is the action, yes. So you're able to break free. And you are no longer in his grasp.
Okay.
Too bad your brother didn't put up enough fight like you did, huh?
Hmm. I think he's not even gonna entertain responding. He's just standing across from him. Now he just looks pissed off.
Okay, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, we'll stay right there.
Okay, with that, it's Blue's turn. Cerveau is right in front. Going to try to attack Cerveau. Crit failure misses. And with that, it is Rox's turn.
We're going to take a couple shots at purple again.
All right, go for it.
Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12.
14.
Okay, one more. Crit success. 23.
Okay, that one's going to hit because he rolled a 19 for his evasion. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, boo. 6, 7.
That does nothing to him as his armor takes it, and you can hear that thunk of the armor underneath. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, I think she's going to stay there.
Okay. With that, Cerveau, you're up.
Okay, still gonna go with the punching here, right to the rib cage. 11.
That's a 8 plus 6, 14, 12.
Ooh, buddy. Okay, so just missed. I'll do it one more time. 14.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
8 points.
8 points. Just a little bit of that goes through. He is not looking good. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
That's all I can do. I'll stay put, sure.
Okay, you're going to stay put, and with that, Purple no longer has his gun. So he is going to walk right here. He's going to try and grab rocks. Crit failure. Let's see. So he's trying to brawl. 1 minus 1, so that is a 12 that you need to beat. You need to roll a brawling.
A brawling, okay. Brawling. 16.
All right, you manage to duck under as he goes to try to grab you around the neck, and that is his turn. Lucas, you're up.
All right, we're gonna try and grapple him back.
This is a 5 plus 12 for a 17.
Oh, I got a 17 as well. Shit.
Defender wins.
I think then, let's see, he'll probably just move back there when he's doing it. as he is reaching out to try and grapple him and ultimately failing, but as he's reaching out, he's just like, through grunts and snarls, just like, he was better than you will ever be. And then failing to grapple him.
But look who's alive.
That'll be one of us soon.
And with that, it's Blue's go. Blue's is going to try to attack with the last 2 bullets he has. Do not think a 12 would not hit. And he doesn't get to shoot again, so he misses. And with that, Rox, you're up.
She's going to reload. And she's going to stay there.
Alrighty, reload. Cerveau, you're up.
Okay. Punches are kind of working. I'm going to keep them up. Except I rolled a 9.
Okay. Let's see. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 10. You get another one.
That's a crit failure, so that's an 8 minus 6, and it has a 2.
Okay, both of those attacks miss. And with that, he's dodging and weaving. It's Purple's turn. Purple's going to try and grapple Lucas again. Because he doesn't have a gun. That is going to be a 20.
Damn, I got something lower than that.
Alrighty. With that, he grapples you, starts moving this way, where his back is to the wall and you are in front of him. And with that, Lucas, you are up.
We're gonna try and break out again.
Alright, you need to beat a 14.
I got an 18.
Alright, you break out. That's your turn. He's just grabbing you and you letting go, and oh my gosh. And with that, is there anything you want to do on your turn?
Oh my gosh. No.
Okay.
I think we'll stay right where we are.
Blue is going to start punching Cerveau. As we're going into brawling as well. It's turning into a brawling match. Alrighty. That is going to be a 6 plus 8. Minus 2.
That means
So
I get
12.
to roll evasion now, right?
Yes. Need to beat a 12.
Crit success, so 19 plus 7, 26.
Okay. He's going to try it again. As he misses that first one, he's going to come in with his other hand for a 12.
18.
As he misses both, that is his turn. Rox, you're up.
All right, we're going to move 1, 2 right in the middle here. And we're going to take a shot at Purple.
Okay.
It's a crit fail.
19 is what you needed to beat.
Oh, it's a 1. And then
Alrighty.
she's going to actually take her second shot at Blue.
Okay. That is going to be... Okay, as long as you meet the DV, he can't evade.
Well, 12.
All right, that did not beat the DV as both of those shots go wide. Cerveau, you're up.
Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to punch. I came here to punch. 12.
Okay, that is an 11. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Hey, nice. 2d6 is... Oh, 9.
Okay, you do a little bit of damage with that 9. How do you want to do this, actually?
I would like to punch this dude so hard in the ribs that you hear like a crack. And then hopefully he dies.
Okay, you punch him so hard you hear that crack. Where were you hitting him? His chest?
I would say like the sternum, like right in the middle. I want to crack his whatever that bone is called.
You hear that thick crunch as you punch through, like hit his sternum, and it just, you can tell parts of his bone puncture through as he just over. And with that, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Yeah, I'm going to charge Purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we are.
Okay. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
You're the only one left, bitch.
And with that, he is actually going to 1, 2, 3, or I can't quite remember exactly where it was, but one of them died over here. He's going to pick up the heavy pistol, and he's going to shoot at Lucas. For a... yeah, he's taking Red's gun. That is a 9 plus 14 to hit. 23.
Let's see. I wasn't still grappled, right?
No, you broke out.
No, okay. Alright, that's what I thought. It was 19 or 18 for evasion.
Hey. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage.
Oh, just barely. Okay.
And with that, Lucas, you're up.
We liked him better when he wasn't shooting, so we're gonna move up.
Alright, he tried to take his gun.
Yeah, we're gonna try to take it again. I'm just gonna. I mean, he'll drop the other heavy pistol somewhere in the corner over there, so he has the free hand to do it. It's a free action to drop something.
Yeah, it's a free action to drop something.
Okay.
You need to beat a 16.
We got a 17.
Alright, you take his gun again. And is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No. That'll be it.
Okay, and with that, it is now Rox's turn. What are you doing?
She's going to... One... You know what? 1, 2. Right here. And take a couple shots at purple.
Okay.
So, 15?
24.
Okay, one more. 13.
Okay, that is a 16 or plus 12.
Okay. All right.
As both of those shots miss, Cerveau, you're up.
Okay, I'm actually going to run around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to attempt to grapple purple.
Alrighty.
Which is competing brawlings, right?
It is. That's an 11 plus 12 for a 23.
Oh, gosh. I'm going to have to crit success then. Here we go. I did not. I got an 11.
Alrighty. And is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
That's my only action, right?
Yeah, it's your only action.
Yeah, okay. That's it then.
Okay. With that, he's going to try to grab Lucas. For a crit failure. So that is a, let's see, for brawling, that is a 113 minus 3 for 10.
Oh, thank God. I got a 12.
Alrighty, you managed to evade his grapple as this is turning into a, like, brawl of 4 people. It is now Lucas's go. What are you doing?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna keep up the grapples.
All right.
We're gonna follow the trend. Shit. 13.
All right, that's a 7 plus 12.
Damn.
As he goes under. And Rox, you're up.
Do I want to hop on the grapple chain? Let's for funsies. Let's just... She's seen everyone else try to grab him. Lucas said he wanted to question him, so she's gonna try to grab him.
14. You need to beat a 14 with your brawling.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull that up. Oh, it's right at the top here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay, you grapple him.
Ha! This little girl has got this guard. Just grappled.
Alrighty, that means a -2 to both of your actions as long as that grapple is being held. Cerveau, you're up.
Okay, how's purple looking?
Pretty decent.
Okay, I'm just gonna go in and just start chopping the wood. Just start punching him in the gut while Fang's got him held.
Okay. That is going to be, you need to beat a 16.
I got a 16. 9 plus 7.
Defenders win.
Well, darn. I don't know. 9. It's gonna be tough to hit him. I guess I'll do it again though.
Okay. That is higher.
And mine is lower.
Okay. As he, even though being held, Roxy got a hold of him, he is still dodging with that -2 as, you know, you're pretty light. And with that, it is Purple's go. He's going to try to break out of this grapple. Go ahead and roll another brawling. He rolled a 8 on the die plus 12, so that's going to be an 18.
$15.
Alrighty, he breaks free of that grapple, and he's going to use his move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he's got 6 moves. Let me double check. He has 5, so he is right here. And with that, that's his turn. Lucas, you're up.
One, 2, 5. Why am I even acting like I'm thinking what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it.
Grapple?
Grapple. Yep.
Alrighty, that is a 9 plus 12 for a 21.
Damn it! 17.
Alrighty, he ducks under that grapple as you try to grab him. And with that, Rox, you're up.
I think she's just gonna take a couple shots at him.
Alright, go for it.
Wait, she's gonna move up 1. And then she's gonna
Alright.
take a couple shots.
Okay. With a couple shots, you need to beat an 18.
9, 10, 17.
Alright, he evades.
One more time. Oh, let's 14.
Okay. That is a 6 plus 12 for an 18. As he
So we missed
evades. And with that, is there anything else you want to do? Any movement you want to do?
He's a slippery guy.
He is.
I moved up 1, right? So
Yes.
1, 2, 3. We'll go ahead and get right behind him.
Okay. And with that, Cerveau, you're up.
Okay, use 4 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, and start throwing bows on him.
Okay. You need to beat a 18.
It's a 10.
Next one, you need to beat a 17.
It's an 11.
Okay, as y'all are trying to hit him, but you can't. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No.
All right. He's going to run 1, 2, 3, 5. I think this is where someone died. He is going to pick up their gun, and he is going to... he's going to try to aim at Rox, since Rox grabbed him, and he's going to do an aim shot, and he's aiming for your kneecap.
Shit. Okay.
He's going to take 1 step up since he still has that movement. He moved 4, then that one, and that would be 5. He crit failed. All right, he is definitely going to miss because he crit failed and then crit success as it hits next to your foot and misses. With that, Lucas, you're up.
Oh, he's a gun again.
Grab
does
it
have a
again.
gun.
I mean, if he's taking aim shots like that, we're gonna try and take it from him.
Okay. He crit failed. So that is a 12 plus 7, or minus 7, excuse me.
Oh my gosh, it was the... What was it? I wasn't even... 17 to grab.
He loses that gun again. As... Is there anything else you want to do?
I think I was just gonna look at him and just stop it.
He's gonna look surprised that that came out of your mouth, and that's all he's gonna do. And with that, Rox, you're up.
Stop it. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2. We'll get like right here, and we'll take another couple shots.
Okay, you need to beat a 13 plus 12.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for the first one.
Nope, that does not hit.
It's a crit fail for the second one. 4, a 6.
All right,
Gosh.
both of those miss. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
That's it.
All righty. With that, Cerveau, you're up.
Okay, I'm just gonna reload as I say, "Son of a bitch," and then put it on the mag and drop the slide and just be ready.
Okay, with that, he is actually going to take his turn to run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is opening the door. And this door specifically has, in big red letters, staff only. And he's going to start banging on that door. Get your ass out here! Is there anything you would like to do, Lucas? As it is now your turn.
Let's see what we said. We said the grapple arm can only be used to like grapple to hold on to something so like I can't use it to grab someone.
Yeah, it's only used in case like you're trying to climb or scale something. So like if you wanted to get back in that vent, you're probably the best person to do it.
I guess he'll just take a quick look at Rox and Cerveau. Just we keep going. We've been loud. This has taken a hot minute.
How did the boys look?
I'm not critical.
Lucas is, but just barely.
I don't know, do you think we can stick it out?
We just got this last bastard.
Then there's the rest of the place.
Yeah, we don't know what's through the door. Who's through
If
the
they
door.
can even hear him.
Alrighty, and with that, go ahead and go, Rox. What are you doing?
She's gonna reload.
Hey, Cerveau, what are you doing?
I'm gonna run up and shoot him.
Okay. And Lucas, I saw your hand go up.
Yeah, would it have been possible to steal your movement, or is that everything?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
fine
I'm
if
so
I
sorry.
just-
Yeah, no, I completely thought you went. While he's running up, what are you doing?
Oh, okay. Nine, 10. We'll match. Like if we can also take our action to run and just catch him.
You got it. Caught him at the door. Cerveau, you're trying to shoot him?
I'm just gonna start blasting, yeah.
Okay. That is a crit. +5, +12.
No, it's a 13.
Okay, you still have another shot.
It's a 13 again. Man, I can't roll tonight.
He rolled a 15. And with that, it is his turn. He opens the door. And you feel heat coming from it. He has opened the server room. If you have an extra gun, that'd be great! And you all hear walking. Let's go ahead and switch maps.
Is that...
As he opens the door, you both are next to him. You all hear walking towards you. The person you see in front of you has black dress pants, black dress shirt with his sleeves rolled up, big muscular forearms, short black hair, and honey-colored eyes. Purple is going to use his action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Running towards the person who looks like Graves. Lucas, what are you doing?
Dude, I don't know. Shit, why'd you do this? I guess he'll move up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we're gonna try and shoot guard the purple one more time with a heavy pistol.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, that's a crit success.
Need to beat it. 18.
24.
24, roll your damage. 4d6s.
Uh, 12.
Okay, with a 12, you do some damage to him. Not a lot, though, as you hear it hit his armor. What else are you doing?
He'll just look at Graves and just... Graves? And then looking at him, is there any hint of, like, recognition?
Roll me human perception.
Human starts with an H. 11.
With an 11. You know your friend. This is not him.
But does he, like, react at all? I probably don't get anything from the 11 then.
From the 11, he just looks at you all like you don't belong. And he is loading a gun and getting ready. He does not have any recognition of who you are.
I know I don't have any movement left, but just, like, for flavor, Luke's is just gonna, like, start taking a few steps back. If that's okay to have.
Yeah,
that
that's
flavor.
perfectly fine for that flavor. Go for it, as he is loading a gun, and you see a sniper rifle on his back.
And then I think that's all.
With that, Rox, what are you doing?
So Rox has seen Graves as well?
With you all walking in and him walking for you and the Zakova calling for him, you've seen him.
Okay, I think she's going to move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and she's going to take a couple shots at purple.
Okay, need to beat a 20.
9, 18 for the first one.
That does miss.
Crit success. 24.
17 plus 12.
Okay.
Sir.
He's so slippery.
He is. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, I think she's gonna stay right next to Lucas.
Okay. Cerveau, what you doing?
Okay, everybody's charging in. I'm just going to charge myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And as I'm doing that, and I see this Graves-like figure off in the distance, I'm just going to yell, "Hey, Choom, sling drinks, not bullets." And take a couple shots at purple.
Need to beat a 15.
I rolled a 15, so no.
Need to beat a 14.
17.
All right, roll your damage.
Only 6.
Okay. With that 6, it does nothing as you hear it hit his armor. And we're back at the top of the order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. That is his movement. He cannot do anything else as he is running towards this person that looks like Graves. As Graves pulls out a gun, starts walking towards you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rox, roll me a d6, please.
6.
Alrighty, that is you. He takes out his handgun. 16 meters. He needs to beat a 20. He crit. 13 plus 13 for a 23. You take 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage as he fires his heavy pistol at you.
Okay. And that the -2, is that to everything? Movement
Everything.
and attacks?
Not
Okay.
movement, no. Just any skill you do.
Okay, so attacks and
yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
And with that, Lucas, you're up.
Just watching Graves walk up and then Fang or Rox get hit. In a low enough voice, but hopefully loud enough to where at least Rox and Cerveau can hear it. I think we're in a little too deep here.
Can you shoot a grenade at the servers or something? I don't know.
I already used my big one.
Oh.
I don't carry explosives.
You technically still do have an explosive. Your cigarette case.
Yeah. Sorry, I had something in mind. I'm just trying to weigh the options.
You do whatever you want to. You do whatever you want to. I just wanted to throw that out there that you do technically have an explosive.
That is true.
That does not mean you have to use it for this. If you have other plans for it, use it. I'm just trying to help y'all remember what you got.
Does Lucas know how effective smoke would be at concealing them?
Roll me a tactics.
Tactics is a T. 8.
With an 8, you know it'll obscure vision. You don't know what kind of cyberware they have or anything along those lines.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't know exactly what kind of in-game statistics that'll do with an 8.
Cerveau, do you think we should stay or go? What do you think?
How are we getting out? It was a long drop in here.
That's true.
I don't want this to be the end either, but maybe we can lose him in the farm here?
Okay. I think Lucas, the player, I feel like I should have known this. How big of an area of effect does this smoke have?
Covers a 10 meter by 10 meter area, so 5 squares by 5 squares.
Okay. Okay, that's perfect. As Lucas is doing this, he's not sure exactly how this would work. He would imagine that Graves has interacted with ways to deal with smoke before, but he's going to try it anyway. He's going to shoot the smoke in between Cerveau and Graves, because I think it's a perfect 5x5 box in between them. So we're going to do that. Actually, scratch that. We're going to go 2 boxes back. So the edge of the smoke, is there like a actual box I can do here? It'll be like, yeah, like right from here. If that makes sense. So 1 box back and down.
Is that where we're going?
Right there.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're able to shoot that smoke grenade off.
Lucas is going to say maybe just try and lose him for a second.
Alrighty. You currently you have movement left. Smoke is pretty dense. You can't see anything. Anything you try to see past that in-game mechanics, you take a -4 to your roll.
And I know Lucas can't like literally drag rocks with him, but he's at least gonna tap her and then start moving up. Let's see, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Okay.
Did I count that right?
I think so.
Yes, I did. Okay.
Alrighty.
Unless, is there space in between the servers, or is it only back here?
There is space between the servers.
Okay.
Or, like, only back here. Like, that's where the space is. Between,
Okay.
like, here, they are pretty much like walls of servers.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. And that'll be it.
Okay. With that, Rox, you're up.
So she feels that tap, and she sees the smoke. So she's gonna follow Lucas. 1, 2, 3, 4. If she uses all of her movement or her action to move, could she shimmy past Lucas? Is there a gap there?
There's a big enough gap that you both can fit in, yeah.
Okay, so she'll take she'll use her action to move. So wait, where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll go right here.
Okay. And with that, Cerveau, you're up. What are you doing?
Do I have the spatial awareness to backpedal out of the smoke?
I think you would figure out, like, I walked in, I'm facing this way, back must be that way, so I think you could figure out, like, just backtrack.
Okay, I'm going to run as well, and I have 14. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right there.
You continue moving. It is now Purple's go. You can hear him yell. You're not supposed to let him just fucking run away. Give me a goddamn gun. And he will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Stop here. 3, 4, 5. And is trying to run through the smoke. With that, it is now Graves' go. You all can't see Graves. You don't know what he's doing. Lucas, you're up.
Let's see. We're gonna 2, 5, 6, 10. We're also gonna run up here by where Cerveau is, as long as I counted that right. To right there. I hope I counted that right.
I'm sure you did.
For 10.
Got it.
And yeah, I don't know if it really makes a difference, but he's gonna take just a crouched position.
Okay. Rox, you're up.
Rox is going to move 1, 2. And looking at this server, can she tell if there's like a central point, if she were to shoot this spot, she would ruin the server?
Roll me a, let's see, what do we want to do this with? Thinking if I want to do basic tech or if I want to do cyber tech for this, but I think it might just be basic tech. Yeah, roll me a basic tech for this.
Okay, basic tech. 18.
Okay, with an 18. You know, if you shoot a server, like if you shoot it at one of the... You know enough about technology to know where to shoot.
Okay.
GM does not. Our GM does not. You do!
Okay, 1, 2, 3. So what did I move 2, 2, 3. Okay, so she's going to take a shot at the server in that spot.
Okay.
So I need to roll, right?
I'm going to say this thing's big enough and you're close enough. You don't have to roll for something this big.
Okay, so I will take out that ammo for the shot. And then... So she can tell that this server is now destroyed.
Roll your damage.
Oh, sorry, yes. 6, 9, 11.
It is not done yet. It's sparking really bad, though.
Okay. Cool. So that was one shot, right?
That was one.
She's gonna do it again. And just roll damage.
Yep.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, with a 9, this one starts to spark and catch fire and start to sputter as it is now gone.
Okay. And then 1, 2, 3. She's gonna move down the aisle.
Okay, you got it. Cerveau, it's your turn.
Can I run scanner?
You may. Go ahead and run your interface, please.
Hey, crit success, 15 plus an 8, 23.
Each one of these has a access point.
I'm just going to jack into the one north of me.
Okay, you jack into the one north of you. As you jack in, do you have your goggles on, or are you completely oblivious to the world?
No, I'll put my goggles on, yeah.
Okay. As you come across the first floor, there is a door in front of you and it's locked.
I guess I'll use back door.
Okay, go ahead and roll interface.
Only a 10.
That was enough to get through. What do you go through that door as it, and then you're on, do you go to the next floor?
Can I see what's on it from here?
You have to roll Pathfinder.
Let's do Pathfinder then.
Go ahead.
Hey, 14.
14. This is not a very intricate setup. You see password, killer, Kraken, file.
Those names sound intimidating. Killer and Kraken sound very intimidating. Would I be familiar with them as a net runner? Because as a player, I am not.
Killer you've gone against. You've taken out 2 in the span of like an hour. Kraken you've never gone against. Roll me a... what do we want to do here? Electronic security tech.
I think it's my first time rolling that. 16.
Krakens are pretty rough from what you've heard. You've never gone against one. But you have heard they are very expensive black ice. And you cannot progress deeper into the architecture or jack out safely if this thing hits you.
That's bad. So I jacked in, I used backdoor, and then I used Pathfinder, so that's my turn.
Alrighty. With that, it is now Purple's turn. Alright, and that is Purple's go. You don't know where Graves is. With that, Lucas, you're up.
Can I assume that Cerveau might be visible? I guess I can't see purple now, can I?
You can't see Purple.
So I can't see that. Two. And is there enough space to get by Cerveau?
There's plenty of space to get by Cerveau, yeah.
Two. Oops. 1, 2, 7, 10. Okay. We're gonna. What is that square?
Fireball.
We're gonna run over there. And hopefully make enough eye contact with Purple. Probably as he's running by. Let's finish this then. And then running away, trying to distract him from wherever Cerveau is.
Okay.
So trying to get him to come down this lane.
Got it. So you're trying to get him to come down that lane. Rox, what you doing?
She's going to continue her little shooty thingy. She's going to move 1, 2, right in front of this server in front of her to the south. And she's going to take a couple shots at it.
Okay, go for it. Roll your damage.
14.
Hey, roll again.
9, 10, 11.
Alrighty, it is starting to spark. The same as the other one, as you have destroyed this server.
All right. 2, 3. And that is my turn.
Got it. Cerveau, you're up.
Okay. I'm still jacked in, but I have my goggles on, so I can take meat space actions, right?
You have to choose between the two, I believe.
Yeah, I'm going to do meat space.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, fuck that, and I'm going to pull my gun out and start blasting into the server.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Do I need to roll to hit or no?
You don't have to roll to hit the server now.
Okay, first shot is... I got 2 6s. Do I critically injure the server?
What we're going
Crack
to
rib.
say is with that, if you do get a critical injury on the server, you hit it at just the right point that you don't have to shoot that one again. You automatically, with that critical injury to the server, take it out.
Okay, and it was 12 total. No, sorry. 16 total damage.
Without the crit failure would have taken it out. So, or not crit failure, critical injury. So you take out the server in one go.
Okay, I'm still jacked into that one, though.
Mm-hmm.
I can move 6 feet, right? Without being forcibly jacked out.
3 squares.
1, 2, 3. And can I shoot at the next one?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Um, 11. No, 12.
Alrighty, it is still there. It's sparking, but it's not destroyed yet. Is there anything else you want to do?
No, that's all I can do.
Okay. With that, Purple's turn. Purple, seeing Lucas went this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, gets right here and tries to shoot you. And that is going to be a 6 plus 12 to hit. You may try to evade.
Um, 20.
Alrighty, that beats his 18. He misses his shot. Gonna butcher you like I did your brother, too. And with that, it is Graves' turn. Rox, if you will roll me a d6.
Six.
Okay, that is you. It's 16. Okay. You all hear from up in the rafters about 20 meters above your head as he pelts you with a sniper shot. That is 5d6s.
Okay.
That is going to be 5, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16 points of damage as a big caliber sniper bullet pierces through your shoulder. And with that, Lucas, you're up.
After that, how does Rox look?
She's she's barely hanging on.
Okay. Okay. We're using our last smoke and putting it, centering it on the tile like directly middle of where Luke and Rox are. So if it's a 5x5, I hope that covers.
You got it. As you obscure yourselves with smoke. With that, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No. I think, again, taking a low position, just trying to be as quiet as possible. Right?
Okay. Rox, it's your turn.
One second. Can I? So a quick fix will get rid of the -2? Or no?
Let me see.
I guess it doesn't
You're
necessarily
asking
matter.
about a stabilization.
Yeah.
Seriously wounded, -2 to all action. Stabilization is a DV13. And stabilization takes an action and is your tech plus first aid or your paramedic skill plus a D10. So it's your either first aid skill plus a D10 or your paramedic skill plus a D10 on Demiplane.
I think I guess would she even be able to see herself well enough in the smoke to do
You
a quick
take a
fix?
-4.
-4. Okay. I do have luck points. I think we'll use our luck points to cancel out that -4.
Okay, so using 4 luck points. If you are critically injured, you also take a -2. So you still will have a -2.
We're gonna use 6 luck points.
Okay.
And then you said paramedic.
Paramedic or first aid.
Paramedic or first aid, okay. 19 for paramedic.
All right, you are stable and no longer take that -2, but that is your action. Is there any movement you would like to make?
I think she's gonna stay in that smoke for a minute.
You got it. With that, Cerveau, you're up. What are you doing?
Okay, I have 2 questions. One, can I see that smoke going past the servers? Because I'm assuming the servers are not floor to ceiling if there's rafters and everything.
Yes, you are correct. You
I
can't
can see
it.
the smoke. Okay, and could I hear that very loud shot and discern that it was not a pistol that made it?
Roll me basic tech. Or tactics. I'll take tactics too.
With basic tech. Crit failure, so 4.
You are too busy trying to figure out too much at this moment that you cannot figure out what kind of gun that was.
But I saw the smoke pop right after
You
it.
saw the smoke pop, yes.
And Lucas ran away.
Yes. You can't see what's happening on the other side of the servers, though.
Right, but I did see Lucas run away from the row I was in.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna run around the corner, and I know I haven't jacked out, but I also haven't encountered any ice yet. So I'm just gonna let the cord snap out and sling back to me as I run around the corner.
Okay, what corner are you running around?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I guess there's when I'd see purple.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to pull up short. See purple. Continue running to purple and start punching.
Okay, go ahead and punch.
Crit success. 17 plus 1. 18.
Okay, he rolled a 9 plus 12.
I failed on a crit success. What a day this is. Okay, I'm going to try to punch him again.
Okay. He rolled a 6 plus 12. He has a very high evasion.
Got a 10.
Okay. With that, it is now Purple's go. You're right next to Purple. He's going to shoot at you, Cerveau. That is a 2 plus for his handgun, 14, 16. That is going to hit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Hurt.
With that, Graves is up. He can only see one person. But because of the gun he's using, he has to use an action to reload. With that, it is Lucas's turn.
Okay. Deal. 2. I guess just so I can plot out what I'm doing. If I move here and grapple successfully, would it take movement to just kind of like flip he in Purple to like have Purple facing Graves? I assume so, but I wondered.
You technically would not be moving a square, so I'm going to say no.
Okay, then we're gonna try and grapple.
Okay.
Please work,
Brawlings.
Please work.
That's a 3 plus 12, 15.
That was one shy of a critical success.
Ooh.
It's a B. There it is. 19.
Alrighty, yes, you are able to grapple him.
Yeah, and then kind of just moving him so yeah, he's in between Lucas and Graves. And I don't know if this is allowed or if this is too extra, but also then pointing his gun at Purple so it's like visible that like Graves could see it. Graves, you don't want to do this.
Who is Graves?
By that, like how he responds, does it sound reminiscent of like a souped up butler bot that we interacted with earlier, or does it actually sound like this is a soldier?
Roll me a deduction.
Deduction. Oh shit. 5.
You don't know.
Damn. Okay. That'll be it.
Okay. With that, Rox, you're up.
Okay. I think she's going to kind of move back until she feels something against her. If you'll allow that.
Sure.
And then she's going to turn around and put her gun right up against the server and shoot at it.
Roll damage.
Five, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, starting to spark, but it's not out yet.
She'll do one more shot. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, you can feel the heat from it as you shoot it again, and you hear a poof as the server is out of commission.
Cool. And she's gonna stay in the smoke.
Okay, you're staying in the smoke. With that, Cerveau, you're up.
When this Graves person responded, could we tell where he is based on the projection of his voice?
Roll me a perception check. Or actually, roll me a tracking.
Sure it's not percent? No, I'm kidding. No, my tracking's a lot worse. Here we go. Come on. Hey, a 6.
With the 6, you know he's above you.
Okay. We've narrowed it down. He's not in the floor. I will then... these 2 servers near me, are either one of them intact still? I can't remember which one's Fang had took it out. Or taken out.
Fang has taken out this one, this one, this one.
Okay. The one right in front of me then.
Yep.
I don't know how to ping the map like that, but the one right in front of me.
Hold down your mouse button.
Bing. That one. I'm going to shoot it.
Go for it.
Just roll damage.
Just roll damage.
Oh, 8 points.
Okay, roll again.
10.
Alrighty, as you hit it and destroy that server, 5 of these servers have been taken out now.
Okay, and I see Lucas grappling purple there.
Yes.
I'm going to run down here. 1, 2, 3. And I don't know if I can move one more to the right or not, but my intention is to press myself flat back against the server wall, because I see the way Lucas is holding his human shield, or this person. So I'm going to say, okay, I'm assuming the dude's on that side of the room. I'm going to press my back against this server, trying to hide. Crouch down, I guess.
Alrighty. With that, it is now Purple's go. Purple's going to try to break this grapple. Crit. 19 plus 12.
It's not going to be high enough. So he breaks out.
He gets out, and he starts moving slightly away. With that, it is Graves' turn. The only person he can see right now is Lucas. Nine plus 14 for a 23.
Oh, it was a crit to dodge.
Ooh.
Or 12. 24.
You dodge. And at this time, your phone buzzes.
Is it a free action to take it out real fast and see what's going on?
I'd say it's a free action to quickly glance at it.
We'll do that.
It's Graves.
Is it Lucas's turn right now?
It is.
It is. Okay. Yeah, and then I guess he'll answer it if answering the phone is an action. I'm trying to know what I can and can't do.
I'll allow you to answer the phone.
Okay. I was gonna answer it and just it's just tucked right here with the shoulder in his ear, just still trying to
And when you texted him, you asked, "Are you here?" Correct?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You hear giggling in the background. Hey, Choom, I don't know where you're at. What are you doing?
Are you here right now at the address I mentioned?
I was there earlier in the day. What's going on?
Can you get back?
And I think he...
Yeah, through the tone of voice, just trying to relay as much I'm in deep shit right now.
He rolled a crit fail.
Oh shit.
Get back where, Choom? What, back to the address I was at earlier? Why do you need me to go back? Are you all right?
The address, server room, not great. There's a job. I'm trying to find the words to make this quick. What would he say? Shit hit the fan. There's a copy of you here. Not being too friendly.
Eloise, watch Lily, and he hangs up the phone.
Okay. Lucas will go right back up to Purple again. And we're gonna try and grapple one more time. Oh, that's 19 again.
19. 4 plus 12 for a 16.
Okay. Same setup as what we had before, just like gun visible. But he's gonna be holding on to him. Just your man on the radio said they wanted me alive. Okay. If I go without a fight, you tell the man in the rafters to stop. You let the other two go.
Roll me persuasion.
Oh, that could have been better. 13.
You got a gun to my head, yet you're sweating bullets, aren't you?
This is your last chance. I cannot guarantee your safety for much longer.
Why would I give up when I'm this close?
We're not the only ones here. We're not alone. There's more of us coming. So you should make your decision now, before it's too late for you.
Your mama's showing up too. Be a good way to break her, wouldn't it?
If you want to think she's part of that group, that's on you.
And he just sits there in that grapple.
Does it seem like he's actually considering it, or he's just like waiting until she gets there, sort of?
Roll human perception.
Oh, that was so much better. Okay. 13.
With a 13, he's debating on what to do at the current moment.
Well, I'm telling you, you don't have much time. I'll go with you. Like I said, easy, and you can do whatever the hell you want. Your choice.
Tell your friends to stop destroying the servers.
You tell your guy to stop shooting first.
S, if you would stop shooting these people for a few moments. Do murder this one if he decides that he wants to play one up. If they do not shoot the servers, let them go. Now what, boy?
Let's just take a second. And I mean, I assume that was loud enough for everyone else to hear it as well, what Purple said as well.
I'm just sort of like peeking out around my server wall and hearing this happening and trying to keep my breath quiet.
Rox is still leaning up against that server in the smoke. I don't think she's going to move.
All right, see, it's quiet.
And with that, it is Rox's turn.
She's... Yeah, she's just going to continue with her back against the server. And just Try to catch your breath. That's it.
Cerveau, what are you doing?
When Purple called out to S, did we hear any kind of confirmation come back?
You heard nothing.
Okay. I'm going to take one of my empty magazines and I'm going to try my best to sort of toss it straight north of me. I don't know how far I could throw something like that. They're probably, I mean, they're very light.
25 meters.
Okay, so I'm going to just toss it like 1, 2, 3, 4. Just up there somewhere. Try not to hit the ground between now and then. I'm really trying to draw the sniper's attention elsewhere.
Roll me persuasion.
Hmm. I want to put my last 2 luck points on it.
Okay.
Because why not? $16.
With a 16. Alrighty. It is now Purple's go. He is going to try and break out of this grapple. That is a 9 plus 12.
Damn it. I have lower than that.
Okay. As he breaks out, he's just going to raise his gun towards your head. Self-sacrificing your thing.
Hmm. I'm just trying to find a way where we all leave happy and alive.
Who said you'd be leaving happy and alive?
At least the other two should. Unless you want the others to get here and... well, you'll be on the floor cold in a few minutes.
You really are just like your brother then, huh?
He's gonna spit in his face.
He's just gonna laugh and just wipe it off. With that, it is Graves' turn. You do not hear anything. Purple will pull out his radio. Fang, you may want to come to the server room. Lucas, what you doing?
I think he's just standing there, looking pissed. Not doing... he's not gonna be doing anything. He's gonna stow his pistol, because I think that's a free action to do, if I recall. He's just gonna be standing there to give him just this idea that he's being peaceful right now.
Okay. And with that, Rox, you're up.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to walk her hand trailing along the server. 2, 3, 4, 5 until she gets her right here. And she'll... so I imagine she can hear the conversation between us and the guard.
Yeah, I'd say you can hear it.
Okay. In the smoke, I think she'll call out, like, in this kind of haggard, Lucas, don't.
It's the only option right now.
She just leans back against the server. And that'll be her turn.
Okay, with that, Cerveau, what are you doing?
Assuming I heard the conversation too.
Yes.
You really trust these guys, man?
No. There are more coming. So if they don't want to participate, then they'll meet the same fate as we do. More of us coming.
Does the purple guy have any distinguishing features?
He looks like a nomad wearing, it's a tux right now, but you can see the Zakova tattoo on his left hand. He has blondish hair, tan skin, like been out in the sun too long, lots of freckles, older, probably in his like early 30s, mid 30s.
Okay. Oh no.
Older than you. Older than you. You all are 22 and 23.
That's true. I'm Cerveau right now. I'm just gonna say, you gonna make that deal, Blondie?
I'm not doing anything currently. I haven't shot you yet. Very well could.
Not for lack of trying.
And what do you want to do, Cerveau?
I'm gonna hold out. Just stay where I am because I don't feel like I'm the one to make the first move here.
Okay. We're at the top of the order again. Purple has a gun to Lucas. Graves does not shoot. As your GM, you have the option to run. You know your escape route. That is an option for you, or we can go down this path. Lucas, you're up.
Graves, let's see. We kept it short. So he didn't even mention how close he was. I didn't ask either.
You didn't ask, but also each round is 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So it would take... He can't teleport, unfortunately. So it would take a while for him to get here. You know he's on the way.
And whereabout is the door?
The door is actually close to where Cerveau is.
Damn. I don't think you can see anyone except Purple at the moment.
But would he know where Cerveau is? Because I ran by him.
I mean, you heard Rox's voice pretty close.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
And I also talked to Blondie.
It's right there. 10. Okay, you at least got the ceasefire. And what was it exactly that was said over the radio? Was it Purple saying, Bing, come down to the server room or something like that?
Bing is on his way.
We're going to try and grapple Purple again. Please work.
9 plus
good
12.
success. Oh. More than 9. You said 9 plus 12?
9 plus 12, 21.
18. 28.
Okay, yeah, you are able to grapple him.
Yeah, I think he's gonna grapple him. And just say, run. I'll be right behind you. And I think that'll be it.
Did you want to use any of your movement?
I think we'll back up one. We're gonna bring Purple with us.
Okay.
Just to be sure that Graves, or whatever the hell that thing is, does in fact see us right there.
Okay. With that, Rox, you're up. What are you doing?
I have a dumb idea. I don't know if I should do it though. She's going to at least step out of the smoke. She looks at Lucas. Can she tell if he's being truthful about being right behind him?
Roll me perception versus human perception, or persuasion versus human perception, if you want to kind of conceal those feelings, or if you are being very open with it, then just you can say whatever you feel.
He's gonna try, so he's being truthful.
Okay. So she gives him this long look, as long as, it can possibly be. And she walks past him, like, she's gonna, hastily walking past him. She looks at him the entire time and is like, you better fucking be behind me.
He just presses his lips together and just gives a little nod.
And then she'll use, how much did I move? I moved up 1 to get out of the smoke, right?
1 to get out of the smoke, so you've moved 3.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna 8, 10. That would put me there. She's gonna stop right behind Cerveau.
Okay.
And that is her turn.
Okay. Cerveau, what you doing?
Oh, Lucas is facing away from us.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna look, sneak a glance back at Lucas and see the grapple. Look over at Fang and just give a quick nod. And I'm gonna make for the door. Which square is it at exactly here?
Right there. 3 squares away from you.
Can I go in the door?
Yep, you can go through the door.
I'll go through the door.
All right, Cervo's off the map. With that, it's Purple's go. Shoot him! And he's going to try to break out of this grapple. That is a 6 plus 12 for an 18.
Oh. I got a 19.
You were still holding on to him. Alrighty.
Ooh.
Lucas, roll me a d6. 1 through 3.
Please be.
1 through 3 is Rox. 4 through 6 is you.
Please be a 4 through 6. It's a 5.
Okay.
Whew.
Alrighty. That is a 5 plus 14 to hit.
And you said he can try and
You can try to evade.
uh 18.
That was a 5 plus 14 for a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
That is triple 6s. 6, 12, 18, 22, 21.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay. You also take a critical injury.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 6 and a 3 for a 9. Yeah, for a 9. You take a -2 to all of your attacks going forward. So that's a
Just
negative
attacks?
melee attacks. Yep. Melee
So
attacks specifically. So yeah, gun's still fine. As you feel a bullet rip through your muscle and tears it.
Does that still affect brawling? Does that count as an attack?
I would think I would think so, because it is a muscle that you're having to move and not just to shoot. So that would be -4 to brawling. And that is Graves' turn. Lucas, you're up.
Okay, so he broke out.
He didn't break out, did he?
Oh no, he didn't. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, you still got him.
That's right. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5. If he were to move over here with purple, is there enough space for Rox to still get by?
Yeah, there'll be enough space for Rox to move.
Okay. Then actually, if he can swap positions instead of only move 4, so then he's where purple is, and then purple is... Yeah.
Gotcha. And you still have an action.
We are going to...
You could run, or you could do something in that grapple.
see, with -2. I don't know if this is too much to know.
Okay.
I mean, you tell me. Like, Lucas would know that Rox would have her turn soon, or at least have a chance to do something soon. I don't know if that's too much to know, so I'm not.
Lucas wouldn't know that, but like,
Okay.
I'm trying to think of the best way to describe this. Like, this is all happening so fast, so you're technically all moving at the same time. So it isn't
Gotcha, okay.
necessarily like somebody goes before somebody else. Like, you all are doing this like within 3 seconds.
Yeah. All right. Then we're gonna. I don't think I have to roll anything to make him a human shield, right? I can just do it.
You can just do it.
Yeah. Then we're gonna make him the human shield. Then.
Alrighty. He is now your human shield. He can try to break out of that on his turn. But right now you have a shield, and Rox, it is your turn.
Could Rox have seen Lucas get shot?
Roll me perception to see if you can see it. Because, like, a lot's going on. This is happening very fast.
17.
Then, yes, I will say you see Lucas get shot.
Okay. So she sees him get shot, and as he moves closer, she's going to try to quick fix him.
Alrighty. You try to quick fix him. That is going to be your action. Torn muscle. You need to, for a quick fix will remove this issue. You need a paramedic or a first aid of 13.
Paramedic, where are you? There you are. Okay. What did you say it was? 15?
13.
13. 16.
Okay. You no longer have that -2 to your melee and brawling attacks. As she has fixed your torn muscle with a quick fix.
Is it possible to crouch after?
You've used your action. You could technically crouch, but you do not get any benefits from it. As in, you could... Let's see. Get into view. Attack, choke. Actually, crouching isn't even an option. Hiding isn't either.
Okay.
So there isn't really any in-game statistics for that. But you are able to quick fix, stabilize Lucas. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn? Or no?
Can Lucas say something while she's doing that?
Of
I know
course.
it's not my turn, but
Talking's free action.
get the fuck out.
Better be fucking right behind me. So then she's gonna run towards the door and use all of her movement plus action. No, she already used her quick
your
fix.
action.
Right, yes. So, okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this where the door is? Or
That is where the
it
door
one?
is.
Okay, so she has one more movement, so she could use her last movement to go through the
Yes.
door? Okay, so she takes one last look at Lucas, and then she goes through the door.
Alrighty. With that, Cerveau, you're up. What are you doing in the other room?
I mean, it's like 12, 15 feet up to that vent, right?
It's 12 feet, yes.
I don't think I can jump 12 feet. But how would I determine that with game mechanics?
Let's see, a standing jump. Hold on, I actually read this earlier. A standing jump. When jumping from standing, you can clear half the distance that you could with a running start. So running start would get you to... what's your movement?
7.
All right, your movement is 7. Can you do me a quick favor and convert 12 to 15 feet into meters for me?
12 to 15 feet into meters?
Yes.
Okay. Feet to meters. On the Google, 12 feet is 3.66 meters.
Okay.
15 feet is 4.57. So 3.5 to 4.5 meters.
Okay. That is pretty much 3 squares. 2 to 3 squares. Let's see. Jumping, let's see. Costs 2 movement for every yard traveled. And what is your move?
7.
7. So with a running jump, you could do 3 squares. Without a running jump, you can do 1.
And how long do I have to run? What's the build-up time? I had my synth Wheaties this morning.
I'm going to say 1 square, you can get a running start.
Okay. Well, then I see Fang in the room behind me, right? Like she just came in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking and say, we got to trust him. But we're leaving together.
Okay.
And I'm going to take off running and try to jump up into the vent.
All right, roll me in athletics.
Oh, and I have a -2 to everything right now. And I used all my luck. What an unfortunate thing. Okay, athletics. Here we go. Come on. 16.
You're able to get that running jump and make it up the vent.
As soon as I'm in place, turning around, sticking a hand down.
Alrighty. And with that, going back to this map, it is Purple's go. Purple is going to try and break out of that grapple. That is an 8 plus 12 for a 20. -2, 18, because he is grappled.
19 after the -2.
After the -2, you still have a hold of him. With that, he cannot do anything. It is Graves' turn. The gun he is using needs to be reloaded. Lucas, it is your turn.
Okay, so then what square exactly is the door?
This one.
So right there?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. And then holding the human shield right in front of him as well. Let's see. I assume for climbing, it's like half movement or something. I'm asking for the grapple hand sake.
Grapple hand, you don't take any penalties for that.
Right, but like I'm trying to understand it. Where do I still, if I'm using the grapple hand, do I still cover my base move per turn, or does that not matter? I just go the distance of the grapple hand?
User can use an action and fire a rocket-propelled grapple that will attach securely to any thick cover up to 30 meters away. Line can only support 2 times the user's body weight and has 10 HP. The user negates the normal movement penalty for climbing when they climb this line and can retract the line without an action, including as they climb. So it does take your movement if you do not have the action to retract the line. But it sounds like you use an action to shoot. It attaches. You use your movement to climb up that. Then your next turn, you can retract the line as an action, which would move you the rest of that 30 meters.
Okay. Okay. it didn't seem like there was a way to close the door from the security room. Unless there was. I'm not
You
sure,
mean
because
like lock it?
if that's possible, then also asking for that, yes?
You can close the door, you cannot lock that door. Not like with what you have available.
Yeah.
Also, while you're thinking, Fang, Rox, you took out the most servers. Roll me a d10, please.
Seven.
Okay. And as you are making your way out the door, Lucas, you hear...
Well done, you three. I will not underestimate you next time.
Okay. He's like half paying attention to that. He's gonna step to the other side of the door.
Okay.
He's letting go of... Yeah, he's letting go of purple.
Okay.
Yeah, then walking to the other side of the door. Because it's just like one of the slide doors or something, right?
Yeah. It's like a push open type door. If that makes sense.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. If it's just one of those push doors. Another question. Then if he does shoot his hand at where the vent is, if then purple gets a chance to get another shot off, is he able to like try and evade that, or is that not possible in this situation?
In this situation, you let him go. You release the grapple. So he could still try to evade. And he could have tried to evade even if he was in the grapple. He just would have had that -2.
No, sorry. I mean, if he takes a shot at me.
Oh, if he takes... Yes, as long as you can see it, you are able to evade it. So as long as you aren't blinded, you can evade anything shot at you. Or anything thrown at you.
Okay, all right. Scratch letting him go. I'm going to bring him through the door.
All right, you're bringing him through the door.
And we are going to hold him at the door. Let's see. Lucas has one more move, so he's going to put himself down one.
Okay, and I moved y'all, so
So
you should be able to move your dudes again.
I forgot. Yeah, that's right. I forgot I can do that.
Yeah!
I can do that. There. So hopefully the guard is still visible to Graves, but I'm hoping that that's like a wall there that he can stand behind.
Okay, got you. Got you. Yeah, so you are currently taking cover behind a very thick wall. And with that, Rox, it's your turn.
Okay. Can Rox get up into the vent with Cervo's help?
Roll me an athletics check and see if you can get there first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cervo's like right here. Roll me an athletics check.
Okay, 1, 2, 4. So this would be 5.
And you can use an
And
action
then-
to get further into the vent.
Okay, so athletics. Crit success. 21.
Okay. With a 21, you are able to grab his hand and shimmy your way into the vent.
Okay.
With that, Cerveau, you're up.
Okay. um. Hmm. I'm debating. So, how would it work if Lucas has this guy as a human shield?
Yes.
If I shoot it, the guard, how does that affect it, or does it?
Human shields. Let's see. I can read this for you.
It's like I'm aiming for the shield, I guess.
Yeah. If you are not already wielding a shield using the same hand you're used to grapple them, Addie, can we not do that, baby? You are considered in cover as long as you have a human shield. Human shields are more unwieldy than typical shields. Because of their squirming, human shields cannot be used to block melee attacks or ranged attacks specifically targeted at your head. When attacked by a target that you can see within range, not targeted at your head, you can interpose a human shield between yourself and ranged attacks. You can still attack your own human shield while you have them equipped. It's practically a tradition. Your human shield cannot dodge ranged attacks while you have them equipped. When your human shield is shot, they take damage as if they had been shot normally. So you can shoot, he cannot evade.
Okay, that's better than my other plan. I'm going to shoot at him.
You are 12 feet in the air, or 12 meters in the air. He is 12 meters away. So
what's the hypotenuse?
I don't... What?
Are you saying it's 12 meters, or is it something
It's
different?
a little further than 12 meters because you're higher up, so that adds a little bit to it too. So we're going to put it in the 13 to 25 range.
I'm not going to shoot then. I'd have to crit to hit him.
Okay.
Oh, let me ask another question before I do that.
Okay.
If I were to throw something at Lucas, would he have the ability to catch it, or is he completely occupied by grappling?
It says that the person doing the grapple can still attack with their human shield. So, we could do an athletics check to see if you catch it, Lucas. What are you throwing?
So here's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I've been trying to find game mechanics for this for the past couple turns, and I can't. So you tell me, GM. I have a can of spray paint. I was going to throw it to Lucas and encourage him to spray that guy in the face.
Okay. All right. I'll allow it. You got to catch it,
I
though,
did look
Lucas.
it up. It is called glow paint, technically, so it does exist in the world.
Okay.
I couldn't find an attack stat for it. Any kind of roll or anything that goes with that on my side?
Roll like you were throwing something. So where is... There, I read this earlier today, in case y'all wanted to throw shit.
We're at the throwing shit.
We're at the throwing.
Combat.
It is
throw in the actions.
It is your athletics plus a D10 versus grenade launcher DV. So let's see. To get it to him with a grenade launcher that's 12 meters, you would need to do a 15. Athletics check of a 15 to get it to Lucas.
15 to get it to him.
Yes, to throw it to him.
Oh, well. It's a better chance than shooting, so we'll go. It's not great, and I don't have any luck. Athletics plus a D10.
Yes.
Come on. It's a 16.
You throw it to Lucas. Now, Lucas, can you catch it? Roll me an athletics check.
Okay, I rolled a 7 plus A. First, okay.
7 plus
15.
A.
With a 15, yes, you are able to catch it as Cerveau throws you the spray paint. And Cerveau, you still have movement. Are you doing anything else?
As I throw it, I'm going to say, tag that bitch in the face. But I'm not going to move. Or I'll move if I need to, like, let rocks in a little bit. I'm not sure how the tight quarters works.
Y'all are squeezed.
I guess I'll back up a little bit, though, so we're not right up on each other.
Okay, and with that, Purple's go is this time. He's going to try to break out of this grapple. That is a 14, minus 2 for a 12.
Ooh, 17 minus 2 for 15.
He is still in that grapple. With
Oh,
that,
thank God.
It's Graves' turn. You don't know what happens. Lucas, it's your turn.
Okay. So Rox is up in the vent
Yes.
as well. I'm sorry, this is probably so annoying to ask, but I just want to have a good grasp on what
No,
I can
ask.
do in one turn. Spraying paint in someone's eye.
That
What does
will
that
be an
count as?
action.
Okay.
That will be an action.
All right, I figured as much. We're gonna try it. We're gonna do it.
Okay, roll me for this one. We're gonna do handgun for this one, because you are still
Okay.
having to aim it. It's the best thing I can think of to do with it.
It's fine. 18.
Alrighty, he cannot evade, so you spray him in the face. How do you do this?
I think he brings the can of spray paint. Like, I assume he's like arm around the neck of the guy. So he just brings the can up, pulls it off, gives it 2 good shakes, and like.
And like what?
Fuck you, and just spray it. I had someone who was like, no, that's stupid. We're just gonna say fuck you and spray it.
Okay, you scream fuck you at him and spray him in his face. And his eyes are covered. I'm just going to roll a resist torture just to see how this goes. Let's see. Here he is. He crit failed. So he screams as this chemical burns his eyes. He can no longer see at the current moment. What color is this glow paint?
I was thinking that. I think I said green because it's like the Cerveau vibe. So I'm pretty sure it's green. It's like a neon kind of green.
It is a neon green. And with that, is there any movement you would like to do or anything like that as Blondie is screaming bloody murder as he has spray paint all in his eyes and cannot see?
Is it possible? I don't know. The door. Screw it. Forget the door. Never mind. We'll just move on. Yeah, we're gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's as far as we can get right now. We're dropping the grapple.
Okay, dropping the grapple. It is now Roxas' go. What are you doing?
I guess she'll start making her way to that ladder place. She's gonna go past it a little bit because she doesn't have the key, so she's just gonna wait there for.
It is pretty far away, so you wouldn't be able to get there on this turn, but you can use your action to get pretty far.
Yeah, so she'll start crawling her way over there.
Okay, Cerveau, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stay there and do the same thing, like keep my hand down, see if Lucas needs any help getting up.
All right. With that, it is Purple's go. He has been released. He currently cannot see. He's going to try and shoot in the direction of Lucas, but we're going to say he has damaged or a lost eye is what we're going to do. So -4 to that penalty. He's going to try and shoot where Lucas went. That's a 6. What am I doing? He did crit. 12 plus 14 for a 24. 20 to hit. As he's screaming. He crit, man. But you can't evade.
I got a 20 on my evasion.
Okay, defender wins. And with that, you don't know what Graves is doing. Lucas, what are you doing?
I assume this is all one fluid movement of him running over to the vent. So yeah, he's running over and then, I don't know, putting his hand up to try and get in the vent as well.
Roll me in athletics.
We got a 13.
Okay, Cerveau, roll me in
Or
athletics.
12.
12.
Sorry, 12.
Got it.
$13.
All right, with both of you combined, you are able to start pulling Lucas up. And at this time, through this door, a man with pitch black hair, a scar across his face, very tanned skin walks in. Little Grim, little Grim. With no scar. Wonder if your mama knows your secret. Do you? As you were both getting pulled into the vent, that's what we're going to call tonight's session.
Oh my god.
You can't just like get out real quick. Just like real quick.
Y'all's night is not over. Y'all still got to get out. Thank you so much for watching Session 17 of Homomachina. Session 18 will be out on May 23rd. Please make sure to check out our players' social media accounts. You can find those links in the description below. And if this is the kind of content you enjoy, please press that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell. That way you get notified when the next session comes out. We'll see you later, chooms.